Well, hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is opening week of Maryland Super Soccer League. We are so glad to have you with us. This is Division 2 matchup, MSI Pro, Ittihad. Kick it off in just a moment. We're going to get underway, but first, just wanted to welcome all of you here. We're going to have the international walkout and the anthem. As always, if you enjoy what you watch, drop a like on the video, help others find it in the algorithm, and subscribe to the channel to see more. This is the first ever matchup in league play of Ittihad and MSI Pro. And we're so glad that you're here to join in for the festivities. We've had a full slate of matches on today. In Division 2, it was Peru United, Baltimore City FC knotted up at 2 apiece in a thrilling come-from-behind match for Peru United. Touch Kings had a huge coming-out party in their first inaugural match in Super Soccer League Division 2. I know it's a bit redundant, first inaugural, but 5-1 victory over returners NPC, and now it is MSI Pro looking to make their debut against incumbents Ittihad FC. Let us know where you're watching from. Are you an Ittihad fan, an MSI fan, or just passing through? Regardless, we welcome you. We have another Division 1 match simultaneously streaming on the channel. That is Bullies and Ambition. Ambition earned their way into, well, both sides are in their way into Division 1 by promotion from the fall 2024 campaign, and this is their first ever matchup in Division 1, so feel free to check out that match simultaneously. But you'll have your hands full with what promises to be a top-tier matchup between Ittihad and MSI Pro here at Hammond High School, Columbia, Maryland. Two quality clubs ready to make their mark on the Super League. MSI Pro, already an established name, of course, competing in UPSL, earning their promotion from Division 2 to Division 1, earning the regular season title last season. Now looking to bring their talents over and earn a promotion in their first season in Division 2. We'll have the meeting of the captains over there. Noah Hassan and number 22, that is for Ittihad, MSI. Ilyas Ibrahim. And here we go with the walkout. Aye. We will now rise for the playing of our Star Spangled Banner, the national anthem. And without further ado, the pageantry is done. The pregame ceremony is finished. And it is time for kickoff here at Hammond High School. We mentioned MSI and all of their accolades over the last season, couple of seasons in the UPSL. But Ittihad themselves have been rebuilding in the offseason after what, by their account, was a somewhat disappointing fall campaign. They had a lot of success going deep in the Morton Cup after a undefeated group stage. They are looking to capitalize on the players they've added and start off strong here. They'll look to the leadership of Osama and Noah Hassan and goalkeeper Shane Martinez. Huge pickup from Team United. He's something of a journeyman goalkeeper, and will look to slide in nicely here. Aside from the Hassans, Ines Belkir, Mohammed Moyad, Abdullah Matar, Lawson Manefi will be key pieces of this Ittihad side. It's going to be MSI Pro starting off on the ball, playing left to right, wearing their all-green kit. Ittihad, of course, will play right to left, wearing their gold tops. And we are underway with MSI knocking the ball about on the turf. This is Captain Udbrahim. Back to Udbrahim. MSI showing off their abilities through the midfield, and we'll send it back to Noah Detlor. Crisp, clean ball movement. You can feel the confidence from this MSI Pro team as they get forward. This one's sent in behind Ittihad and is sent away, but MSI will get bodies forward here in the first minute of play. This is Jasper Zakpasu, leaving it off for Detlor. Detlor will send it back. It was a well-averted challenge. And MSI will try a ball over the top in the direction of Jasper. Shot taken and shot held by Martinez. Shane Martinez, we mentioned his resume. He'll have an important role today against an accomplished MSI side. He can have a huge match, not only in terms of his making saves and standard goalkeeping play, but also in terms of his leadership and communication from the back. As a goalkeeper, you kind of have to play chess master and puppeteer, help your defenders know where to be, where the threats are coming from, and those are the things that happen off the ball that make such a big difference. Martinez will have no shortage of opportunity to prove himself today. Here's Ibrahim sending it back. Good ball forward into the midfield. And Ittihad could be in, but well cut out. Those are the confident types of passes. You differentiate kind of a top-level team from just a solid amateur team. Youssef Fafana will be the starting goalkeeper today. Showed off his confidence on the ball with that cutting pass to split the Ittihad players. Good battle. The overlapping run of Ibrahim is able to control the ball for MSI. Amato sends it over for Detlor and back for Fafana. Is Ahmed Niama sends a ball forward. This is onside. A chance for MSI all by himself. Martinez comes out and narrows down the angle. Good goalkeeping from Martinez, but a bit lackluster from Patrick Ciani. This is one that he would like to have back. His coaching staff will very much feel he could have buried. Warning shot across the bow for Ittihad. And Ittihad will themselves get forward. That's a fantastic ball to cut this back line of MSI, but it's not to be. It was offside. Going against Moyad Mohammed. You do see Ittihad do have a vertical presence. If MSI are not careful in their back line and shape, they could get caught out. Although you do sense that this is a match that MSI are going to dominate the possession and likely dominate the chances. Good turn from Ibrahim. Well sent back. Niana finds the player inside, and a foul is committed just inside of Ittihad territory. Guilty party is Evarista Longa. Someone sent outside. Quickly sent forward. Ciani now out wide. Now it's Noah Detzler. Sending in the direction of Ibrahim, but those two not quite connecting that time. And it is Steve Probranski to send it back in. Probranski finding help in the middle. Mohammed, pocket picked. And good physical battle. Ittihad winning it back, but just as soon losing it. Neither side maintaining clear possession. And MSI will assert themselves and win this one back here in the 7th minute. Amato sends it over to Detzler. Walking the near tightrope is Niana. Return pass is a beauty, but well sniffed out at the back from Noah Hassan. I mentioned his leadership. He and Martinez will be huge back there. Welcome Juan Jesus into the chat. Mo Ndai and Joel Okan, SVB, also in the chat as MSI able to send this back to Amato. 5-1 does not seem an outlandish score, though I've been impressed with Ittihad. Certainly they've got a gargantuan task here ahead of them in week 1 against what promises to be probably the team to beat this season in MSSL Division 2, although Touch Kings certainly made the claim for themselves being one of the top teams. This one sent forward, goalkeeper off the line. It will get some help from Niana, and the first best chance for Ittihad. That's a lovely bit of skill from Mohammed in the box. Still working to get a ball in. Will get one across. And this one's sent out. Well, maybe Ittihad heard me talking and said, put some respect on our name. I love the attack forward. Here's Pombrowski. Back to Hassan. And those two players getting tangled up. It is a foul. Going against Ittihad. MSI will play quickly. Delator. Shooting inside, not finding the target, and now it's sent up top. For Belkir, going between two MSI players. This one sent inside. This one could be in. It's a great chance. And sniffed out. Martinez off his line at the right time, but that's crucial defending there. I'll have to take a look back at this replay, but goal saving. However, if you are MSI, you got to be critical, and that was one that the attacking players certainly could have let go a bit sooner. And early on, we've got signs that this could be a match we've got ahead of us. Seeing good things both ways. Jerry Zwansha was the player who found himself in on goal, did really good to separate himself, but just took too long to release the final would-be killing blow. Here's Zwansha sending it back. And MSI will knock this one around. Sent over the top. It's flicked back. And that was well read by MSI's front attacking man. Here's Jerry Zwansha sending it back. Good turn. Now sent out for Ibrahim. Is there a square ball? Sent across, begs for a finish. It's still alive. But Jesper will send in the second ball. It's well away at the near post. Now sent up the pitch. Yunus Belkir is forward. Shouts for a handball. It's not given, but living on the edge is Yunus Fofana. We'll have to take a look back at this replay. Not that there's any VAR, but certainly a contentious moment. Yunus Fofana found himself in exposed territory. Well, so the ball did come off his hip first. It's not clear whether the second ball came off the hand. Obviously, from this angle, it was shielded. And I'm not even sure the exact ruling there, but you would think if the hand was extended, no matter what it hit first, that would have been given a handball. Our center official, David Outland, had a better view on it, so we're going to defer to his judgment in any case. Niana will send it forward for MSI. Miscommunication there. Looking for Andre Di Romante. Now flicked on by Pombrowski, and it is going to be a foul going against MSI. Ronan bangs. crucial in that possession play for Ittihad. Now it's sent forward, and Fofana will claim this one without too much trouble. You can tell the plan for Ittihad right now is try to engage their front line. Enes Belkir and Mohammed have been active up top. This is Andre Diramonte sending it back for Ayana. That's a poor pass. Well swept by Ibrahim and sent across. Jasper, first to it. 1v1. Can he find a window towards goal? We'll send it back. And Noah Detlor will settle things down. Here's Simon Amato finding Ibrahim. Amato looking for Andre Diramonte. Those two players get tangled up. Good physicality, both playing on. Here's Mohammed. That's lovely play from Ittihad. They say, look at us, MSI. We can play on the ground too. The final pass, it should be noted, was left a lot to be desired, but there's moments of brilliance, and you got to give credit where credit is due here in this first game. Teams still kind of getting their feet underneath of them. This one sent around, and Detlor able to find a great pass. This one's sent in. Andre Diramonte all by himself touches it past the goalkeeper, but mopped up off the line. And again, his back line coming up big for Ittihad. That was Steve Frombrowski again making a crucial goal-saving challenge to get this one off the line. Take a look at the replay. It was Diramonte in a promising position. And it looks like it will be a corner kick for Ibrahim and MSI. This is a delivery sent well over the top. And a little bit too much zest on that pass. Not what MSI were looking for. Welcome Rasta King, Vikram, Mumu Footy, Jolokan, SVBZ, Juan the Jesus, and Mo and Dai. Good to see everyone in the chat. Great little game we've got on our hands. This is pleasantly surprised me. I knew kind of what MSI would be, but I've been really impressed from what I've seen. If this is the Ittihad we see all season long, I think, well, I don't want to jinx them, but I think we're in for big things. At least competing with the big dogs, if not more. Here's Noah Detlor. It's reminiscent in a way of what Steel Pulse look for. They attempt to kind of play around, but then they're always, the goal is to find the big ball over the top to find their fast front three or front two. This is Ronan Bangs upended on the far touch. And there is going to be a yellow card for the MSI man. It is Evarista Longa picking up the early caution for stopping the restart. And again, Ittihad will send one into the box. It's well contested. Mo will send it back. Fofana thought he was fouled, but play on, says David Outland. There's Diramonte. Over to Div2. And it looks like MSI have found a way out of the press, but a final pass a bit ambitious. Good turn. Now it's sent through. In the direction of Patrick Shiani. It will be an MSI throw over on the far touchline. Against Ittihad, MSI will play quickly. Here's Amato, threading the needle perfectly and finding his colleague up top. It's Jerry Zwancha. Zwancha finding Diamante. Diamante, 1v1. Can he find a ball in? He can. What a save from Martinez. Not only to save it, but to put it into the right area and out with bodies looming in front of his goal mouth. A massive stop from Martinez. We talked about how he will be called on today, and there he is coming up big. Diamante, to his credit, put a fantastic ball across the goal mouth, which did ask questions. Now it's sent in at the near post, sent away. Delator, first to this one. Back inside. There's Patrick Shiani. Back to well, that one didn't come off. Here's Amato. Turning. And Ittihad not giving up anything easy in the midfield. They will battle. This is an excellent advantage played. Here comes Casper sending it across. Martinez is first to it. Diamante was in the middle. Casper couldn't quite connect that pass. His big kick upfield from Martinez. And it comes to nothing as Amato will send it back for Fofana. This one's sent across. And it is going to be a goal kick as Diamante ran out of real estate back there. Felt he had elicited a touch from Ittihad, but that's not how they had seen it. This one's sent up the pitch. And Amato will get whistled for the foul. This is a perfect opportunity for Ittihad to try another ball into the box that have been asking the question. But instead, they'll send it on the ground. And it seems like there's a disconnect for Ittihad Players thought they were going to get a ball dumped into the box. They got forward and now could be caught out. Good turn. Lovely move from Zeri. Couldn't connect the final pass. Here's Enes Belkir for Ittihad. A dangerous challenge, but a well-timed one. And it is all the way back to Fofana. Here's Ibrahim. Up top, Diamante slaloming. Not able to get the final pass. Ibrahim puts one in. Martinez first to it. And perhaps a little bit too much creativity there. Maybe you'd like to just see one of the MSI players put their foot through the ball and try one on goal. This one's taken out of the air. And Amato able to play back to Fofana. There's Ibrahim. Over the top. Martinez will take this without too much controversy. This one's sent high into the night sky. Well taken down. Amato's pass was a good one, and it's a foul, certainly on Niana. Mohammed was the guilty party. Quickly played. Niama will switch the point of attack over to Noah Ditzler. Gasper. And out, Everest Longa. Thought he saw a way down the line. Here's Amato. Kind of served as the quarterback, starting and resetting all of MSI's possessions. There's Niama. Threading the needle to find Everest Longa. Now Delator. Amato on the ground, can't get it past the first man. Jerry Zwancha will pick it up, and that was an audacious shot. Trying to catch Shane Martinez out. Didn't quite have the zest, although it did have some of the accuracy required. '28th minute, still nothing to separate these two sides. We've had chances, clear-cut chances for each. But it's kind of settled into a bit of a stalemate at the moment. Here's Fofana. Finding Amato. Now Detzler. I'm back. Ooh, shots for a handball. It's not given. MSI. They've survived what could have been a contentious moment. They almost turned it over while playing out of their own area. Oh, that's a bad back pass. And it is mopped up by Hassan. Unable to laugh that one off, but it's very close to a catastrophic moment in an otherwise class game. Here's Ibrahim. Taking it into the box. The chance is there, but Martinez confidently behind it. No contact in there. We will get a foul coming out. The guilty party is Patrick Shiani. Big ball up the pitch. Taken out of the air well. Now it's contested. And it could be a chance to play one in. Well cut out by Ibrahim. Now Andre Diramante. Quick on his feet, quick on the release. Ibrahim has help alongside him, sends it inside, just outside the reach of Diramante. And Hassan will send it upfield. Yama unable to hang on. Lovely bit of skill. Back to Enes Belkir. Can he find the shot? Sends it into the middle. And certainly would have been entitled to have a shot himself, Musa. But instead, MSI will thank their lucky stars, able to get forward. One sent back to Delor. Zakpasu. Not the pass he would have liked. Here's Enes Belkir. Squares it for Mohamed. Still fighting is Mohamed, but giving away the foul, and that will see the termination of this attacking phase. Ittihad have continued to ask the question. MSI to this point has been equal to, but there's been a couple of nervy moments at the back for MSI Pro. A lot of contact, and onwards we play. Diramante will send it back. Lovely skill from Niana. There was an onrushing man up top for MSI, but ball never reached its target. Here's Amato. Now Niama. Back to Amato. Lovely delivered ball to Zwansha. Now over the top, this could ask questions. Patrick Shiani takes one man on, rounds him, must find the goal. Oh, it's what a save from Martinez. And again, Ittihad able to bend, not break, and there's numbers forward now. Here's Mohamed, who's been an incredible bright spot, able to connect with Enes Belkir. Belkir sends it inside. The return pass, a little bit too much power on that, and the attack fizzles out, but good counterattack nonetheless. This is a game that has been missing that clinical finish from either side. You have to say that last one, you got to give a lot of credit to the save from Shane Martinez, who's been lights out thus far today. This one's back. Fofana able to play out. Sent forward quickly, but no dividends paid. And Diamante has won this back. We'll send it all the way back to Fofana. Amato finding Diego Bravo. Bravo beats a man and will connect a beautiful pass. Ibrahim back to Bravo, Nyama. And just outside of the reach of Evarista Longa. Sent in and all the way back to Martinez, who will send it forward first time. Now up and over. Simon Amato was level to the test. Here's Longa. Finding the pass back in order to get forward. Now Bravo. Unable to connect with Swancha. Ittihad will try their hand. Likewise, not the pass they had in mind. Good pass, Diamante. And no foul called. I'm surprised by that one. I thought we were playing an advantage, but looks like Ittihad making a switch. Here's Amato. Now Ibrahim, lovely turn. Opening up his options, will connect with Diamante. Martinez will have to get it away. Not the best clearance. Diamante still on the ball. Might take the shot on and we'll get it. Martinez has had a little bit of trouble getting the ball up and out and almost punished that time by Diamante. This is a much better clearance. And taken down by Amato. Here's Evarista Longa. Almost losing out. That's a bad pass in from Longa. Ines Belkir could be in. Needs to take the shot on, but couldn't sort his feet out. And it is going to be a goal kick and nothing worse. Take a look at the replay. This was nigh catastrophic. And Belkir just lost his footing. Good no call from the referee. Certainly not a foul. Now Bravo splitting the midfield. Now Zwancha. Bravo. Over to Nyama. Bravo has been good in there. The glue kind of connecting this midfield. Bouncing passes back and helping the team get forward. This one sent in the direction of Zach Pasu. And we'll just trickle out. Peter out for a goal kick. Pormsky. Steve Pormsky. Thanks. Got it. Been botching some of these names. My sincere apologies. I'm sure it's not the only one. Ed Oh. Victor Lovison, thank you. I'm embarrassed. I know Noah well, and I guess I haven't been zooming in close enough. Here, a chance for MSI. Advantage given. Can they take advantage? Here's Jerry Zwancha cutting into the box. Needs to take the shot. It's off the bar. And there is a penalty kick going against Ittihad. You just felt, with all the time that MSI have spent getting into the box, at some point, it only takes one moment to get a handball or penalty kick, foul, and we'll take a look at this replay. First challenge was a good one. The second one was a bit clumsy. And it will be the captain, Ibrahim, to take this one. Poremski, got it. And Victor Lovison. Here's the kick from Ibrahim, and it is converted. Ibrahim getting MSI on the score sheet, the first goal of 2025. Congratulations to the skipper, the captain, Ibrahim, putting one across the goal line past Martinez. Take a look at the replay. Martinez did well to read the kick. But could not keep this one out. Just a little too much power. Sincere apologies to Victor Lovison. There's Hassan. This one sent into the middle. Ittihad looking for a quick response. Just outside of the reach of their left wing. Okir will force it back. Fofana finding Lovison. Lovely skill from MSI. Pressure yields results. Could be a shot, but a great tackle from Bravo. And now sent forward. This one sent into the box. And there it is, the golazo. Beautiful ball in, and the finish delivered with perfection from Patrick Shiani to double MSI's advantage here in the 43rd minute, right before the end of the half. It's a shame for Ittihad, who put such a good half performance together, but you gotta say the quality of MSI has shown through. What a ball in from number 11. Unfortunately, don't have a name just yet. Zwancha sends it back to Bravo. Now Lovison. Back to Lovison. Here's Bravo. Dangerous pass, but it does come off. Ibrahim able to keep it going. Niama There is space in behind here. There's Jerry Zwancha running into trouble, but still going, keeping his feet. And well save from Martinez. Zwancha did well to find a strike through the legs of the defender, but was powerless to beat Martinez. Amato wins the first ball. Second ball seized on by Hassan. It will be sent away for now. That's good battle in there. Battle that is won by MSI. And kind of wasteful possession of Arista Longa. But at least negated the threat, oh, lovely bit of skill from Jerry Zwancha. Now, Bravo will send it back. Here's Niama. And that will see us to the halftime whistle. MSI leading by a score of 2-0 off the back of two fantastic goals. Jerry Zwancha. And the first, I believe, scored by Oud Brahim off the penalty spot. Thank you so much for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take a quick break for the halftime. Feel free to tune in to one of our other matches we have live on the channel. And we're so glad to have you with us. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Help others find these videos in the algorithm of YouTube. And strap in for a long season. You're going to want to subscribe anyways for your own purpose. We've got all the best coverage, all Super League matches, and many, many more. So we're going to take a quick break. We will see you after right here on the channel. Thanks for tuning in. Well, hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Second half here at Hammond High School Stadium, ready to kick off. We have Maryland Super Soccer League Division 2 action between MSI Pro and Ittihad. It was a surprisingly level affair. Ittihad showed that they are for real this season and were able to hang with MSI for a period of the first half, but the class and quality of MSI did show through towards the end of the half, and 2 goals are the difference at the moment. We are making our final preparations to get back out there. 45 left to play. Will we see more MSI domination, or will we see a response from Ittihad? We will find out soon. It is Ittihad playing left to right, wearing their all gold kits. MSI, of course, will play right to left, wearing all green. Sent back. And MSI able to win this one back. Bravo. Finding Ibrahim. Now Zwancha. Rounding the corner. Looking for the return pass. Is there a square ball here? Zwancha will send the reverse pass. And now Ittihad can get a little breathing room. There's no outlet up top. There's been a goalkeeping switch. Ryan Bass will step on as the second half keeper for MSI. Sent out wide. Good ball, a return pass. It's cut out and almost taken off the feet of Martinez. Casper looking for a pass, finds Ibrahim, winds up, takes a shot, not a bad one, but a few yards over, and it will be a goal kick for Ittihad and, of course, for Martinez. Shane Martinez had some big stops in the first half before finally succumbing to the 2 goals at the end of the half. There's going to be a foul going against Mohammed on Ibrahim. MSI play it quickly. Detlor is in that left back spot. Now sent back to Bass. Bass will try to switch the play. This one sent down the line, and he had a little something different. The final pass. It's a huge letdown. There's a foul called. I didn't see it. Somewhere in the build-up, set piece was given. And a good chance for Ittihad to test the new goalkeeper. Two players standing over the ball. It's Issa Ibrahim for Ittihad, and number 15, Rodwan sends it in. Begs for a finish, but no takers on the end of it. And it will be a goal kick coming out for MSI. Good turn, sent outside by Bravo. A bit of skill. And forward, Ibrahim finds himself the front man for MSI. Will wait and tag in his teammates. Ball sent into the box. Is there a square pass? It's Alec trying to spring in one of his teammates, Robleski, the late entrant who had a fantastic assist in that first half. Sent across. Second ball sent wide, but not just. Bravo had a lot of confidence to take this one on. Certainly had Martinez scrambling. Sent into the midfield, well flicked on. Niami will send it back for Bass. MSI able to outlast the pressure. It's going to be a throw for Ittihad on this near touchline. Sent forward. And mopped up well by Detzler. That's certainly could be considered a foul. It's shocking to not be called. But a one back for Ittihad. We're going to take a look at this replay. Great finish, but I don't know how the first one was not called. Let's take a look at this replay. Ball tapped in by number 9. And onwards we play. Here's Ittihad with the new lease of life. And we will have a goal kick to come for Ittihad. This one's flicked on. Well taken down by Casper. Sent back by Zwancha. Now all the way back to Bass. Here's Amato finding Detzler. Poor pass, but well won back by Detzler. Now Amato under duress. will ride the challenge. Able to find Bass. Here's Casper. We will see a switch for Ittihad. Enes Belkir stepping on. Patrick Shiani out to Jasper. Now sent back. It's Muhammad in a battle with Swancha. Good battle in the midfield. But he had, look at it connect. It is a foul against Robleski. Looks like Justin Barnes is stepping on in place of Jasper Zakpasu. Now Ittihad will send one up into the box. And possession maintained. Here's Hassan down the line, unable to connect the pass. MSI could spring through. Sent back to Martinez. Oh, it's poor. Robleski beats a man and takes the goalkeeper out of it. And will celebrate his goal. What a golazo for Robleski. 3-1 for MSI. A costly mistake for Ittihad's goalkeeper, who's had a great game otherwise, but punished for the late release, and Alec Robleski able to finish this one off. And onwards we go. Tough pill to swallow for Ittihad, who had a good sequence of play, but nullified. Now we'll try to get one back. Enes Belkir is in, must finish this off the bar, and immediately the response for Enes Belkir and Ittihad. A fantastically timed run by Belkir. And just like that, it is 3-2, ladies and gentlemen. From a neutral point of view, that's just what the doctor ordered. Great ball over the top, dicing this MSI back line. And we are underway here in the 60th minute. Ittihad they do not crumble in these moments. They've dug deeper to find something. This is down the line for Ibrahim. Paremski goes down. Does feel he's got the foul, but it's going to go against him. And MSI play on the ground. Over to the floor now. Justin Barnes. Here's Bravo. Good ball forward. Wroblewski to Barnes. Barnes. It's off the top bar. I think this should be dead. It's a goal kick because the ball bounced off of the American football bars. But the question is, was there a penalty kick before that? Or had the ball already gone? Regardless, it was a bit of a clumsy late challenge and very risky. And it looks like our center official, David Outland, is going to do the right thing, confer with the linesman to get a proper and accurate call here. And it looks it's going to be drop off of the keeper. Well, at least they did talk about it and got two perspectives on it. That Ittihad very fortunate on this one. And I'm saying that as a goalkeeper myself. It was kind of a reckless challenge from Martinez. There's Alec Wroblewski. Down the line. Player goes down off the ball. Bravo sends it outside. Now Zwancha. Here's Ibrahim. Zwancha sending it back. Motto for Ibrahim, is there a square ball? MSI will take their time on the ball. Trying to pick apart this Ittihad side. Sent into a dangerous area, top of the box. Wroblewski unable to get the shot away. And Martinez will capture this one. A lot of wind affecting this game. It's sent back for Bass. Now Nispelk here able to hold on, but Ittihad pick up the mantle. The shot's taken and over Bass's goal. And the pressure does yield results. It's going to be a corner kick for Ittihad. Here's a delivery to the back post, sent towards frame, and the golazo, the equalizer from Enes Belkir, a one-man wrecking crew for Ittihad today. Or was that Hassan? Let's take a look at the replay. Regardless, we are knotted up at 3 apiece. It is Enes Belkir scoring another goal, a third for Ittihad. And on a brace himself. There's a foul. Ibrahim showing great possession in traffic. He's finding Justin Barnes. Barnes putting a little too much zest on that pass, and it will travel out on the far touchline. What a game we've got on our hands here. Ittihad showing they are for real. It's going to be a switch made as Mohammed steps off. Shot taken. What a save from Martinez from point blank range to deny Robleski what would have been another goal, a second goal. Fantastic for this young goalkeeper to go in his pocket, pull out that save after the mistake, and atone for the mistake. That strong mentality. This one's whipped in, popped straight up and out. Let's take another look at the save from a moment ago. I love to see a goalkeeper who, you know, hasn't let down, makes a mistake, but able to bounce back and stay in the game, make a big save right after. Quality from Shane Martinez. Sent back. Martinez not liking what he sees and will just touch it up and out. I want to take a moment and say Ramadan Mubarak and for all those celebrating. We had a late kickoff today, and both teams mutually agreeing to start this one later because of the holiday. And this one sent across, was following the wrong ball, and it looks like that one already had traveled out, so we will have a corner kick. Huge testament to fitness and for these players who have been fasting and to go and play a 90-minute match after fasting all day. I certainly couldn't do it, and I'm a goalkeeper. It's Justin Barnes flicking one across in the direction of Ibrahim, but well defended from Ittihad. Here comes another one delivered into the box. Sent towards goal. Martinez gets enough of a piece And it is sent away. Delator will find Barnes. Barnes showing off the skill to send it across. It's collected. And now Ittihad. It's getting bodies forward. It's Enos Belkir. Looking for the return pass. Is there a window? Takes the shot, but a perfect tackle. Takes it away from goal, and we will see a goal kick. Excuse me, there was no shot blocking tackle. It was just sent wide, so MSI will play short with the goal kick. Bravo. Launching this one upfield. Flicked on. I don't know, for me this has been the match of the day. Lots of excitement, back and forth. This one's over the top. What a ball from Diego Bravo. Barnes pushed off the ball. Let's take another look. To me, that looked a clear penalty. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Bass. And there is going to be a foul. Going against Jerry Zwancha. And Barnes will get a yellow for dissent. Never excusable, but I do feel for Barnes right now. I don't agree with that decision. There's been a few, but then again, I'm up here, not down there, and have to give credence to the referee's perspective. This one sent into the box. He had done that really well, launching those balls and then crowding the 6 and around the penalty mark. This one's floated into a dangerous area. Second ball, likewise, it's just missed. Is it kept alive? The flag is up. It's a goal kick. Now Bravo will lift one into the air. Noah Hassan putting in a strong challenge, getting this one forward. Oh, what a connection for MSI. Alec Wroblewski doing all the hard work. Can he put this in goal? That is goal saving. Fantastic challenge. Wroblewski did all the hard work, but could not put it in the back of the net. Take a look at this fantastic challenge to take this away. This is Adam Cormier. Got that one off the line, sent across. Only partially cleared. Amato sends it in, and the offside flag does come. 75th minute, this one's still knotted up at 3 apiece. This is onside, begs for a finish. Martinez cannot make the stop, and it is 4-3. Fantastic response from MSI, and the goal is scored by Patrick Shiani, another goal for Shiani. And just like that, MSI have the lead once again. Can they hold it this time? That is the question. It's the third time they've had the lead. Is this the final time? There's a lot of time for a response. That's a great ball in from Wroblewski. Pressure is on. MSI smelling blood in the water and feeding off that energy. Wroblewski showing off. Fancy footwork still going. Finally took one touch too many, and good physicality. Stay on his feet. Now it's back to Amato. And forward, this one's mopped up. Valkyr taken down. This is turning physical. Wroblewski will play it safe. Back to Amato. Now Diego Bravo splitting the two defenders and finding Noah Detlor. That was certainly a missed call, and onwards we play. This one's sent up top. Adam Corum fortunate that the referee did not share my opinion of that one. It was a handball, but onwards we play. Shiani touching it back. MSI will slow this down. It's Evarista Longa sending it back. Detlor. Now down the line for Justin Barnes. Barnes finding the nutmeg, but not finding the pass. There's Poremski. Taking the quick ball upfield. Looking for Eunice Belkier. And there is going to be a penalty kick decision for Ittihad. I don't understand. So I do agree that it's a handball. The one from a few minutes ago is pretty similar in nature, but it is going to be a penalty kick decision. And again, to be clear, I think this is the right decision. Ronan Bangs will take this one for Ittihad. Dominic Nasiem Ben in goal, will make the stop. Oh, what a save for Dominic Nasiemben. A huge, huge opportunity squandered, and MSI goalkeeper coming up big. Is that the save of the match? Is that the moment of the match? Well, we'll have to find out in the next 10 minutes. This is MSI sending one into the midfield. Lovely skill to get to it from Shiani. Shiani will send it back to Barnes. Barnes can't quite get hold of it, but gets some help from his teammates. Now Jerry Zwancha turning, finding Barnes. What a moment as a goalkeeper. Those are where your team depends on you. The difference between winning and losing, and absolutely as big as scoring a goal for your team. Making that penalty stop, keep your team up by the 1 goal in the last 10 minutes. It's a foul going against Enes Belkir. Barnes unable to hang on. Evarista Longa battling to win it back. Now Amato will persevere, looking for Jasper. And MSI will have a foul to send them up and out. Zud Brahim looking down the line, finding teammate. Now Diego Bravo. Lovely turn there from Zwancha. Brought back in. MSI will continue to hold possession. There's Jasper taking the shot on and did not have the pace behind that one to take it past Martinez. Martinez will look big. It does bounce over the top. It looked like a good turn, sent in behind. And Dominic making good communication with his back line. Do want to see. Yeah, that was a handball as well. It's a bad turnover. Ittihad unable to take advantage, sent down the line. MSI will have an opportunity to kill the clock, putting this one on the ground. Jasper sending it in. There's a late challenge there. Well, that one I do think actually defender got a touch to it. A much needed touch. If not for the touch, we'd be talking about a potential foul. This one sent right down the line. Well challenged there. Outland, Ibrahim goes down. Still no foul called. A battle between those two, but no foul coming. This one's sent back. And the offside flag has come. Going against Shiani. Barnes will send it up and out. Final 3 minutes. Good battle in the corner, and one that MSI and the Alma will see over the end line. Late corner kick for Ittihad. Sent to the direction of Venus Belkier, but not taking advantage of. Barnes will send it back and up and out. Oshiani finding Barnes. And Zwancha pulling up ahead of this one. Lovely skill from the MSI back line, and now MSI will try to see this out here in the 90th minute. Sent back to Dominic. Taking more time off. Good ball through the middle. The midfield is very much available for Patrick Shiani, showing off his skill, but also his balance. And finally, a handball is called. But Brahim serves one into the box just outside the range of Jasper, and that is the final whistle. MSI Pro victorious in their first ever Super League match by narrow margins. Ittihad, they fought hard and they came back several times, but were not able to capitalize on their final chances. Huge save from the goalkeeper for MSI, Dominic Nasiemben, making a giant penalty stop in the final 10 minutes to keep his side up and earn his side the lead. So thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. Tune in for all the Super League matches. This week we have Virginia, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And of course, next weekend we will have more for you live from Maryland. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video to help others find it in the algorithm. And we will